The truth.
We are going to be talking about the second part of our beginning to an end to a beginning, I guess you could call it. We're going to be talking about a SMP that my friend Wes made called the Wes SMP, and we're mainly going to be discussing, because this is when we first decided to have the whole idea of the Unforgotten and all the errors and fails and workarounds that we had to do to get here today. So yeah, there should be one more video after this, and then after that we're done with this kind of podcast ordeal talking about the past. Maybe there might be a fourth one. You would have to check out to see if that happens or not. But Wes, if you want to, you can take it away.
Podcast and stuff. Yeah. But back to the story. So SMP, right? It wasn't really called the SMP back then. It was just an SMP I made for friends, and that didn't really go well. It went well for the first 4 weeks. It went well, and
yeah.
and
then the cake war began.
Yeah, the cake war. I'll get to that after we get there. Okay. So
yeah. Before you say anything, didn't we call it McDonald's?
Yeah. I was actually about
before
to
we
get
decided
there.
the West SMP.
I was actually about to start getting there. It's before there was the West SMP. My friend right here, Mr. What's your name?
What?
What's your name?
My
Introduce
name?
yourself.
Oh yeah, I actually never did that. I either go by Hawks, or Narrator or Junior, due to obvious reasons.
Yes, obvious reasons. But my friend here, Hawks, right? He, let's say, had this addiction to just McDonaldifying everything. So I was trying to come up with a name for the SMP, and out of nowhere, he's like, just for the funnies, you should name it the McDonald's SMP. I'm like, alright, bet. And then it became the McDonald's SMP for at least a year and a half before I changed it to SMP.
Yeah, I did not expect them to actually do it. I just did it for shits and giggles. And then you just I turn on the Xbox one day, go to the servers, and then all I see is McDonald's SMP or like McDonald's. I'm like, oh, he actually did it.
Yeah, so the beginning of the SMP, well, I'm going to call it by its name until I get there. The beginning of the McDonald's SMP is that we were going to just play survival with friends, and it was going to be for the new Nether update when it came out. You know, with all the Nether wood and the new biomes and stuff, and the Strider. That was all added, that update, but we got sidetracked and we started, playing actual survival and just, creating fun times, laughs. And then I invited a guy I thought wouldn't start anything. Well, he kind of didn't start anything. It was after I had to get rid of him that he started things. I'm not going to name names, okay, because the person that got them removed and the person that got removed were both at fault at what happened, and so that is why they were, well, I was trying to talk to the guy that got removed, but he was not listening to me, and yeah, all that happened. But before all that, we actually just started playing survival, and me, two friends, were a team. Hawks over here went to create a camera van and just started, I'm going to say the word, he started making drugs, aka potions. He was a drug man. He was a drug dealer. I shouldn't be saying
I became
this,
Walter White of the McDonald's SMP.
Yeah, we might get
YouTube might be on us after this.
We might get demonetized for this video. So let's see, what else happened? Yeah, around that time, everybody just started going after each other, so it was all out war in the world. And that's when we decided, hey, the Dream SMP happened recently. Let's try and be a bit like them. So we added our own lore, our own stories, to all our own characters to this world, and we just played. We played with our storylines and just went ahead. This is when the one nation called it was actually called Mick Village because Hawks won the election.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk about Mick Village while I get the rest of the story?
Oh yes, I would. So, long story short, our place was running low on management, and the original leader was going to be a pal of ours. We're gonna rename him PJ, or not PJ, LP. My bad.
LP. Remember him from the last story, LP.
LP. Yes. Make sure you watch that one before you watch this one. I should have said that first. If you watch this, then that it's gonna go off. But anyways, so there was a lack of management in our little village nation thing, so we had an election. LP got voted for mayor, and long story short, if I'm correct, he didn't want the role as much anymore.
Because he said his character wasn't more of the dictator. His character was he wanted him to be a threat to people, so he's like, he didn't want to take the mayor role.
Yeah, so long story short, for him, he was a Technoblade. By the way, rest in peace, Technoblade. Anyways.
Rest in peace, yeah.
Yeah, it's such a shame that actually happened with the guy. Feel really bad. Anyways, back to the story. So, he was like, so I was just like, you should make me mayor. And he was like, oh, okay. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm just kidding. Everyone's just agreeing with me now. First the McDonald's thing, now it's this. A couple, I would say about 3 to 4 people disagreed with it. We're gonna have 3 new people introduced. Actually 4. We're gonna name one K. We're gonna name oh, go ahead.
Y'all might be watching the unedited version of this. Well, we're gonna have to edit some bits out, so it's gonna be somewhat edited. But I'm gonna be doing a fully edited version of our talking. Just wanna, cinematic shots of the view of the world, so you can actually understand what's happening. But I don't have that far back in the world, so we're gonna have to take what the remaining of the world looks like right now. I'll try and recreate some of the scenes, but that might take a bit. So right now we're just gonna do for the talking.
Yeah. So, 4 new people are going to be introduced into the story. Again, we're not going to use the real names because we don't want people to start hating or get the wrong or bad feeling about this dude. Yeah, I'm personally trying to get out of that.
Yeah, everything's already put up and done, so we don't actually have to, go back into it.
That has been hating for me. I'm done with that. So, anyways, back to the story. We're gonna have 4 people. Well, actually, no. The JJ is someone from the first story. So we're gonna have 3. Yeah. So one's named K. One's named what was his name? Oh, what was LP's name?
Huh?
His best friend.
Oh, you want to do a real name or tag?
Just give me the first letter of his username.
D.
D. Okay, yeah. I thought it was D. I was like, was it a D or was it a B? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to have D and K and G. So these three, you know, uh, her, I can't really explain it, but
It's fine. Well, I'll think about it.
yeah. So, me, LP, and K stuck together. Um, D and G, and well, no, Q wasn't a part of this yet. I don't think. They ran off. They started their own thing. Then then like a kind of like a small war broke out between the McVillage and them. So JJ stayed neutral within this whole thing, trying to be more of a provide for both sides, so he gets beneficial out of both for his character.
May I jump in
Um, we c- yeah, sure.
So we have to state that right now in this current time of where we're talking, the only nation that was up and running was called McVillage, and then it was later changed to a different name that I
Yes.
do not remember, but I do remember the name it is now. But let's just state this: there was only that one village, people that were no longer like, living near people, and then JJ, that guy,
Yeah.
he was the farmer of the server. So he made this gigantic farm,
Yeah.
and that's where he lived most of his days until LP wanted to cause some mischief.
That mean you completed.
Oh yeah, we did that, didn't we?
So yeah. So getting to that part,
Yeah.
so D tried to make LP trust him, which worked, and D became a member of the village again for a bit, and we captured JJ. I forgot why. I suspected him of intel for the other side or something. I don't know. So we locked him up, and
we framed him for
yeah.
Crimes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So JJ just walked up in a unescapable prison, and D was actually using that as a way to break blow up the entire thing. Yeah. So he placed TNT all over the place underground. And K was actually almost getting onto him, but he was like, you're getting too close to the prison. So K said, oh, sorry, and Dick backed up. So if K didn't listen to D, we would have caught him and were able to dispose of him before he would have blown up the McVillage. But yeah, later he blew up the McVillage along with most buildings, and this was the time where it was like, okay, it's time for revenge. Me and my good pal here got an inventory full of TNT, went under JJ's farm, and blew up everything was demolished, not a trace.
Somewhat.
But then
it's kind of funny
okay.
though. The entire farm was destroyed, but the mountain that it resided next to didn't get destroyed, not a single bit. So
I know that was surprising.
it was actually kind of lucky because
yeah,
that's how we fixed it so fast.
Yeah. So yeah, after the whole war ended and stuff, and everyone became okay with each other again, we fixed everything back up. We got the farm up and running some miracle way. We got it back up, and we refixed the McVillage and everything. I had my personal McDonald's and van for particular Walter White missions. Anyways, so yeah, a little bit time passed after that. I believe nothing really exciting happened, and then we got to the Cake Wars. So this is a my fault situation that we're getting into. So stuff was happening, and I was trying to be funny because G stole one of my cakes that I made, I had like 3 cakes, and G stole one of mine, so I went to break into their tree house and try and take back the cake. D jumped in and kept on killing me. I decided to just ignore the rules and just kept teleporting to him and trying to kill him. I died. Then he proceeded to go into my van and kill my dog, which at the time I was very attached to because my dog, the dog's name was the name of my dog that got put down a little bit before that. So I got very attached to that specific dog. So then a whole thing just broke out into pure fucking war between me and D, which I would say is my fault. Which I do say it's my fault because I mainly influenced that fight due to me constantly teleporting back and trying to kill him and shit. And then him killing the dog and then proceeding to talk shit about it and saying a bunch of very insulting and touching feeling things, which was very fucked up on his part.
Very fucked up on his
part. But after that, I went hiding in JJ's farm. He catched on and came there and tried to kill me. But luckily we got it resolved and we're all good after that.
Yeah.
I went dead for a while, not like.
That's actually quite funny, because me supporting you in that cake war of yours got me killed.
Yeah, and me. We both lost. Okay, so the rule for our SMPs, we had 3 lives. After that, we're dead. We have to either make a completely new character or just be a ghost.
Yeah.
My first life was lost. So was his in that war.
No, that's the thing. I forgot about this, but I was playing a whole different character. He died. And then...
Oh yeah, that's true.
Here came my character that came up later that knew everybody.
Yeah.
Because it was a...
Yeah, that's true.
Because we started doing the... Well, spoilers for the story ahead, but we started doing the gods, remember?
Yeah. We're doing this whole, make-believe god stuff, for our SMP.
Yeah.
But, anyways, yeah. But, so...
Again,
when that happened,
before
oh, go ahead.
So everybody knows the time scale. This is around when COVID hit. This is about, 2019, like ending of 2019, beginning of 2020. This is when this began.
Yeah. By the way, I'll just like to put something. I didn't know COVID existed until like close to 2021.
Huh.
I'm not even joking. Like Yeah, I was a complete introvert, so I quarantined myself even before the quarantining happened. I was like, and when you guys told me about this COVID thing, I was like, I think you remember it. I was just like, hold on, I'll be back, and you just hear on my mic, like from a far distance, Mom, when the hell did this COVID thing start that I'm just hearing about? Yeah. And we just had this entire political talk. Me and my mom had this entire political talk about it.
Makes sense.
But China and the bats or the chemicals and shit. But anyways, so let's see. Oh yeah, right. So time passed after the cake wars. Everyone called it that because it started over cake, but then me, it got personal. Didn't know, which that's on
I guess
yeah. This is very hard for us.
It is
to
hard for us.
go by their first digits, first letters.
Yeah, we're usually saying their names, and well,
yeah.
I think all you're gonna hear is just a cut from the video or just a bleep, or if I'm lazy enough, it'll just stay in, and you'll hear what we say. Because I doubt this man.
So if you
videos, I doubt it.
True, but if he does, just understand, dude. Long time ago, I'm completely over that.
Yeah.
Or personal wise.
Yeah, if you have any grudges against us, sorry. We're just trying to tell a story. We're not meaning to say your name.
Yeah.
It's really hard for us to just say D. It's.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll understand. So will the others if we spat out their names, because I think I splat out H's name.
No, you didn't.
In the first one, I think. I don't know. Oh wow, I swear I thought I said someone's name in
I
the
don't think
first
you
one. But
did.
anyways, so back to the story. What happened was after the cake wars, things went quiet for a bit. On my half because I didn't really get in. I just got bored of Minecraft and decided to hop back on Sea of Thieves and grind that in a Fortnite. Anyways,
Yeah, that's
so
when you
when I
did
got
that.
back in,
So,
when I got back
would you
in,
like me to explain before you do all that?
yeah, please.
So, let me get the notes up.
Where do you get notes? What?
Hey, I'm just saying. I have notes. Let's see.
Bro, you're like JJ now with the books, with
No,
the
no,
notes of
no.
everyone.
I need notes. I did the storyline. I need the notes.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's understandable for the storyline.
Yeah, so storyline. Whenever you left, you decided to hide in JJ's thing again. Become, I'm gonna say, a Slav from the Dream SMP. I'm gonna steal it because it's gonna, really demonetize us if we say it. A
Yeah,
Slav for JJ,
yeah.
and me and you both became his personal workers for the farm, and we lived
Oh
underneath, we
yeah.
lived underneath the farm, and we had our own little houses.
Yeah,
over
that's
there.
true.
This is around the
Replications
time,
of Kay's house.
it was Kay's house, and I would say, let's say, FQ's house, and you know who FQ is, right?
Yeah, Q or FQ.
I'm gonna say FQ because it's a
Yeah.
lot easier.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So FQ's house was under there too. I stole their kids. They were both axolotls. Yeah.
Oh.
But after
Then
that
we
point,
know what happened.
no, I don't know where they are. I lost them. um,
Nah, we know what happened with all the axolotls from Kay's spawned-in house that I did.
yeah, yeah.
Long story short, I turned off
Oh yeah.
Kay's axolotls that spawned with the house into I call them
Yep,
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Mhm.
Every single one, just McDonald's.
Yeah, I might zoom in on an area about the McDonald's just going around, swimming around.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. So back to storyline. This is gonna be one of the longest episodes ever. But let's say.
Oh yeah, it is. This is like the mid part where everything happened.
True.
Because before that was short and bag talk. This is where it gets long.
Yeah. This one. Okay. This is right after that. So, yeah, around that time, me, Hawks, and JJ, the farmer fella, we all banded together as our own area, and this is when Hawks over here decided to move his caravan from McVillage to, this new nation that we're going to get to. But McVillage was no longer McVillage. I believe it turned into Peacelands.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. What did it turn into?
The Peacelands.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Pizza Land, and I'm like, what?
Peace.
Peace. Okay. Might cut out for a second on my end, so it was like
Yeah.
Pizza Land.
It was turned into the Peacelands after LP took reign over it after Hawks left. Even though he didn't want it, he took it back from him, acting like he wanted it the entire time. So I don't know what that was all about.
Yep.
That was there.
I don't know. Someone needed to lead.
Yeah.
Better
Let's see
LP than
this.
anyone else.
Yeah, let's see.
be honest.
What's happened. Oh yeah, that's when he came out of nowhere. I'm gonna skip some lore because it's unimportant to the storyline.
Yeah, we-
really right now because it's
Yeah.
all a bunch of side
Yeah.
stories to it too. But the main storyline.
Yeah, as long as we get to the point where we get to the main idea of everything.
Yeah. I I know. So here's what we say this. Yeah, he started up his camper van again from McVillage, which is now Peacelands, into the New Nation, which I thought I would follow along, made my own camper van, and just not make it about what
I
it
took it
was
from my
before.
fucking business, piece of shit.
No, it wasn't what it was before. I just made it into my house. I just left everything how it was. Everything was there for me. And
Yeah.
then that's when, that's when the farmer said, we should make this into a nation. That's when Poglin became a thing. The nation named Poglin.
Yep.
It was the farmer nation.
And
It was supposed to be, where everybody could go for, their food, their materials, and the farmer would.
any supplies.
Yeah, the farmer would give it to you for a price, but
Obviously.
it didn't really turn out to be like that. Well, it did for. I'll say.
Yeah, for a little bit, but then it just became free.
No, I'll be honest.
And just
it was
became
a week,
They get
and then
replanted.
JJ was like, "I'm gonna give it away for free," and then it wasn't even a supply nation anymore. We just started building up housings. Some people moved in, and then that's when the war started happening. But then D came back with LP having a problem with us and decided to destroy some things, kill some things off, and then after all that was happening, we killed off D and LP a few times, well, their characters at least.
Yep.
And then they all retired. We all retired. This is storyline. We all retired, and we are all good, right? So everybody just started being peaceful again because the one guy that everybody hated got taken down from the server. I'm gonna call him V.
Yep. Once and for all.
V was taken down from the server once and for all because he, was bad mouthing a member.
Badmouth, disrespect, and
I'll be honest,
threats on the
They were
server.
bad mouthing, deserved it, but I still had to take ownership and kick them because this was not their first offense. Yeah.
By the way, if I may.
Yeah.
Thank you. This V was also one of the people that was the main issue for the first video. With all the fights were because of V being within the FNAF roleplay group that I took over. Yeah, I didn't bring up V in the last. I never really gave him the letter. We did?
Yeah, we did bring up V, I believe.
No, yeah, we did bring up V, but we never gave him like his letter.
Yeah, we never did that really.
So, okay, so to backtrack real quick, the person causing problems within the FNAF group, we never gave him a letter, but it was V. He was doing a lot of harassment within the group because of problems him and one other had, and H or X, I believe I named him, invited me to a party to talk about the issue, yada yada yada. The fight started happening. They acted like furries or barking or whatever. I don't know. I don't recall it that well. And I just left and ignored it. Biggest mistake I ever made because he was one of the main reasons why I shut down the whole thing. But yeah, everyone had a problem with him. He was always causing issues. Hopefully he's doing better now. But yeah, all that he was a problem from the start, personally, in my opinion. But I just was too,
I would say
generous.
after all that, he stopped for a bit, but then all the drama started happening again, like we were talking about, right? But after that, I would say you took a break for a bit. Some other players took a break for a bit from the
Yeah.
world, and then that's when my realm went down and no one could get on anymore. That's when
Oh
everybody
yeah, that's
said
true.
they didn't want to play anymore because it got boring and stuff. So we
Well,
changed some lore up.
I mean, me and JJ, yeah, that. But me, JJ, you, and LP were in
Uh-huh.
there most of the time when it came back, and everyone
Yeah,
still didn't want to really deal with it. We continued building Poglin. I upgraded from a van all the way to a penthouse. He had himself a casino,
that
and
is true.
LP, I forgot. I think he had like a little, he had like a big something, and a cafe. So we're all for the lore. We just pushed it forward instead of
Yeah, I was
acting out the whole
gonna
thing. We just
get there.
pushed it forward.
It was the fact that no
Oh,
one
sorry, my
wanted
bad.
to. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody was supposed to get on, but they're like, "Nah, I didn't want to." So they came back after a bit. You know, like I say, a month and a half. Everybody started coming back. Then we had
Yeah.
Poglin sprouted up, and then we had another one sprout up. I'm not gonna say what it is because it's like it doesn't really matter. It wasn't really important to the storyline. That's where D's place
Yeah.
was. It was just him in his girlfriend's area at the time. That's all. That's all it was.
Yeah. D and G.
The D&G. So we're gonna just move past that. That's where all the war starts. Somebody's threatening Hawks to leave the Poglin for lore, or
Oh
not
wait, who
lore.
was that?
No clue. We have no clue still. I have the book. I just have
Yeah, we still.
no clue, man.
Yeah. Jesus, I think it was probably. No, I don't know. Would have been V. Yeah, some random dude just fucking. If I'm correct,
It was
I
probably
got
for
just like a
lore
random threat by someone.
that we didn't get.
But it literally said my name because at the time my character was called Henry Hoxon, given by what's his face, JJ, my bad. JJ thought of the last name and just put in Henry. So because of the avatar I was using was a avatar from a Bending the Ink Machine skin pack that I downloaded from a friend that made it for me. So they just put Henry and then Hoxon for my username, but they put I believe Hoxon90 yada 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 and like a threat, and we
Yeah.
went on a complete detective chase
Never
for who the
figured out
guy
who it
was, and
though.
we never found him. Yeah, we never figured it out.
It was the weirdest thing ever, but it doesn't really matter now. After that, it was just more lore that I might get back into. I might
Yeah.
I might make a whole video talking about lore and maybe making lore on video for y'all later. I might make some episodes.
That would be interesting.
I might make some episodes. Who knows? I would just have to recreate some things. But after that,
Yeah.
somewhere's in there, we were talking about. Yeah, this is when you Hawks. This is whenever you made your pirate ship, because this was after your Sea of Thieves.
Yeah,
You made your pirate
my
ship,
child.
and you started living on your pirate ship, and that's when
Then-
we started talking about, I believe,
Then
the Unforgotten stuff, and saying, "Hey,
the
we should try
Unforgotten,
this.
yeah.
We should try this," and we never got around to it. It's the
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah, so what happened was I came up with the idea like I normally did. I was like, "Yo, we should do a YouTube channel, yada yada yada." Because before the Unforgotten was I came up with the idea one because I wanted to prove my father wrong because he said I'll never make it in life being a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So my idea was you think I can't do that? Watch me. So
was it-
what happened was
what
I was
was
like,
it called?
okay, we're making the what?
What was the YouTube called? Because we did not think of Unforgotten until later.
No, it was JJ gave us the suggestion the Unforgotten. because the reason behind that was you can't really forget everything that I've done and Wes has done within our group. It's hard to even forget about that because due to the impact we've both put within the group's drama and stuff, it was hard to forget. It was stuff that pushed
We're not
on.
forgotten, which is why we came up with the Unforgotten.
But,
really, I somewhat helped
yeah.
JJ out with it, but
Yes, that is true. I was just sitting there. Yeah, I was sitting there just thinking of ideas. Then you and Jill we gotta do something that because if I'm correct, I put something like I mentioned something like it has to be something that would be understanding towards us and stuff for this channel and yada yada yada. Just saying some sort of stuff that would be like it's something that people won't forget or something like that. And then you and Bubba Unforgotten, and I'm like, that's fucking perfect. So we made a Discord server and all of that. Oh yeah, there is. Sorry about that, by the way. Wait, did I say JJ's name?
Yeah, twice.
Fuck.
Fine, I'll figure a way around it.
Yeah. Anyways, so you and JJ came up with the idea, Unforgotten. I was like, that's fucking perfect. So, with the help of LP, we made a Discord server. We remade another group, and we were going to do Undertale. We were going to do
yeah, the Unforgotten was going to be a
Five Nights at Freddy's,
a roleplay channel where we did.
Yeah, originally.
FNAF, Bendy, Undertale, Doki Doki. We were going to do all those type of RPs, but then you take it away because.
Well, not Doki Doki. It was Hello Neighbor.
No, we were going to do
Doki Doki was when VR happened. Oh, we were?
Yeah, we were. Because we actually had the characters.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I was fixated on Viking roleplay because at the time I watched. Yeah, I still have the world as well. Just sitting in my fucking Minecraft world. But anyways, so we came up with the idea, and you want to know what we did? You're going to really find this either stupid or funny. We decided to bring back the exact same people that caused the issues. Well, not V and a couple others, but we brought back mainly the drama people back for this group. And yeah, so one, we were never really focused on it, first of all, and second of all, drama got back up again.
Yeah.
Not sure what kind of drama. It was just drama, and we never really roleplayed because one, the worlds were being built at the time, and two, no one was on. No, I'm completely honest. No one was ever on besides you, me, and JJ.
And JJ was always on.
Yeah.
But everyone else.
LP was also on a lot at the time.
He was on a lot, just not at all.
Yeah, and then there's FT. they were our Funtime Foxy for our sister location part of the FNAF roleplay. And I'm sorry for this, dude. I have to bring this up, so I apologize if you see this.
You probably will.
His voice for Funtime Foxy sounded like the pufferfish moan when they're eating a carrot.
Oh no, that's really no.
Oh, my nail polish. Oh no. Oh, just Freddy, you got grease all over me. Oh, just
That's kind of.
I'm sorry for talking shit about your voice, dude. But everyone in that group, great role player. Sure, there are a few kinks that everyone needed to work out, including myself, but eventually we all got into character.
Yeah, we all got into character after my voice.
The puffer fish.
After my voice started dying, I was like, I'm in character.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, me and LP played Uno. My voice completely died. It's slowly getting back, and I had this almost calm, raspy tone to my voice.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what? because well, this was mainly for his roleplay group, and he was like, apparently there was a drug dealer in the pizzeria.
Oh, yeah.
So what happened was, he was like, we should make you the dealer, and that should be your voice. I was like, oh, okay, that sounds interesting. So
I have that
that
world
happened.
too.
Oh yeah, that's right. You and him did a trade, right?
Yeah, I have that world.
Yeah, so we did a trade. One day I went, just getting sidetracked right now. One day I went to that world and I saw a monument of just pictures of me with a llama.
Yeah.
Llamas in there and banners and stuff. And I'm like, what kind of cult shit am I looking at?
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, back on track. Yeah, so we got the Discord server up and running and stuff. People were joining, we're getting stuff ready, and then the biggest question popped up: what would our profile picture be for YouTube and for the Discord server? Then we had this blue theme to it before we had this neon or was it cyberpunk?
It's
what was
a
it?
retro 8-bit retro neon thing right now. Just think of
what we have going on right now. Yeah. So what we're going on right now was not the original idea, obviously. We had a black and blue like small cube checker or thing in the background, or like a blue line black background with blue wording. The Unforgotten was our original one. So yeah, that we got the thing up and running and stuff for a little bit. It was working out, but then it died off, and then I got back down on a bunch of shit because stuff was happening up again with my family and stuff. So I just completely lost it and went off the grid again, and then came back, and so much shit, so much stuff happened again. But I'm not sure about that, but you can take it off with that.
Well, after that, I would say we would probably be done this episode until the next episode, because then we have,
Oh yeah, that's true.
We're done this era.
Okay, well, I guess that wraps it up for this bit of the West SMP era, or whatever we're gonna name this. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a video. We'll mainly be recording within like once or twice a week. So stay in tune, there's going to be more on the way. Trust me. And without further ado, we'll see you next time. First one. But anyways, so the cake war ended.
And I'm fine with it.
Yeah, because, well, we say your name at the beginning of every video, so.
I do, and not this one.
Yeah, I said I'm here with my friend Wes.
Oh, you did. My bad.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid. Anyways, is okay. But anyways,
and the recorder, so shut up and just continue to stay in.
Now power you possess in your hands. Will he use it for good use? Will he use it for good, or will he use it for evil? Stay tuned next time on the Unforgotten Ball Z. Anyways.
For evil. I'm using it.
Yeah. But anyways,
yeah,
so
I might cut all that and put it to the end for bloopers.